Hello, I'm Robert Ojanna, and this is the Walking Podcast. So welcome to this episode today, in which I want to share, maybe just, a question that is going on in my mind at the moment, and which is about receiving feedback and criticism. So let me just, share a moment that I had today. So, just very spontaneously, I followed my impulsive energy, my feeling, and an idea that I had to just create a video review that I uploaded on YouTube, and then it was on YouTube, and of course I could have just left it on YouTube and waiting for people just to discover it themselves. But this, I feel, is a very passive way of creation. So, you are creating something, but then you don't have the guts to share it, to spread it in the world. And then I was, asking myself, why is it that I don't have the guts to share and to spread what I've just created? And maybe, listening to myself, maybe it's because I feel that what I've created is not up to the best standards of, what other people might be able to do, or, just that it's not as good as maybe as it could have been. But then, so what? Is it really bad to create something and then just be proud of it regardless of how good it actually is? So I went on actually, and I took the link and I shared it on the network where I knew that this might be interesting to the people, but also knowing that these people actually being knowledgeable might give me a lot of good or bad criticism. Doesn't matter. And afterwards, after sharing it, it just felt so good. It was like, yes, I did it. This is the full process of creation. It's not only about creating something, but actually also, giving it to someone and just standing there, standing up to the plate and dealing with the consequences. So this is essentially my question to you in this story, that if you're creating something, then is it good to just leave the things as they are, to accept that perfection is almost never reachable, but rather to take this, this portion of creation and spread it, to receive feedback, criticism, but also, to maybe inspire even, and create momentum for other people to take on with this idea, to continue it, or to create something based on what you've created and make it even more beautiful. So maybe, for me, it's also like the feeling that maybe, I'm still stuck in this old paradigm of competing creation, that I don't want to share my creation because I feel it's less good than the creation of others, or that I might not be able to compete with whatever people create, and therefore I will lose. So that makes me worried actually, because I really strive towards sharing and collaborating as much as possible. So I do want to leave this old paradigm and start sharing my creations as soon as I've done that, and as soon as I've created them. And this is the same with this podcast. I've had this energy, I've had this just drive, this need to just share this story now as I'm recording it, and I'm fully aware it's not perfect, and it's for many people it might not even be professional, but is that important? Or is it maybe not more important that I become a creator, that I share what my creative mind allows me to do, and by sharing it and receiving the positive and the negative criticism, become proud of my own work. So my name is Robert Ojanna. I'm signing off for this story of the Walking Podcast. I hope this, just liberating feeling that I now have also reaches you when you become a creator, when you share your creations. I wish you a wonderful rest of the day, a beautiful week. Please do let me know all your feedback and criticism about this episode, about previous episodes, about your creations, and let's together go beyond the old paradigm of competing creation. Let's just share what we create and build a beautiful, beautiful world with all our small creations. Goodbye.